Salvete, capitulum septimum decimum, Numeri Difficiles, hard numbers, chapter 17. In ludo pueri numeros et litteras discunt. In school, boys learn numbers and letters. Magister pueros numeros et litteras docet. The teacher teaches the boys numbers and letters. And in the last video, I was a whole lot. So that's why I'm going to just translate the words so I could concentrate more on the story. Magister pueros multas res docere potest. Nam is multas res git quas pueri nesciunt. The teacher is able to learn and able to teach the boys many things, for he knows many things. As the boys that the boys do not know. Nesciunt. We should be getting a lot of new words in this. People were learning and teaching school stuff, right? Magister es vir doctus. The teacher is a learned man. Pueri adhuc indocti sunt. The boys are still unlearned. That's where we get the word indoctrinated from. It means unlearned. Qui Paulum aut nihil discere potest, stultus esse dicitur. He who is able to learn nothing or little, stupid is what is to be called stupid. Stultus. Qui discere non vult, atque in ludo dormit, piger esse dicitur. He who does not want to learn and sleeps in school is to be called lazy. Discipulus qui nec stultus nec piger est, sed prudens atque industrius. Multas res a magistro discere potest. Students who are neither stupid nor lazy, but prudent, not smart, and industrious. Many things is able to be taught by the teacher, able to be learned from the teacher. Magister Diodorus recitare desinit, et pueros aspicit, qui taciti stat ante suam quisque selam, nemo errorum dormit. The teacher Diodorus stops reciting and looks at the boys who stand silent in front of each of their chairs. Not one of them sleeping. one of them are sleeping. Magister discipulum quemquam considere iubet. Primum sextum diende titum prostremo Marcum. The teacher orders that each of the students sit down. Order to each of the students to sit down. First sextum, diende, then Titus, and lastly Marcus. Nunc tempus est numeros discere. Primum dic numeros ad decem usque ad centum. Now it's time to learn the numbers. First, say the numbers from 10 all the way usque ad centum to 100. Quisque puer manum tulit. Primum sextus tum Titus prostremo Marcus. Each boy raise the hand. First Sextus, then Titus, and lastly Marcus. Magister titum interrogat. The teacher asks Titus. Decem, undecem, duodecem, tridecem, quartordecem, quindecem, sedecem, septemdecem, duodecimvigenti, undecimvigenti, vigenti unus, vigenti duo. Titus say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2 from 20, 1 from 20, 20, 21, 22. Yes. 2 from 20, 18 in English. 1 from 20, 19. Hic magister eum interpellat. Here, at this point, the teacher interrupts him. The teacher interrupts him. It dicit and says, necesse non est omnes numeros dicere. A vigenti dic decimum quemquam numerum tantum tite. He said, it is not necessary to say all the numbers. From 20, say only each 10 number from 20. Let me see. Only tatum dic, say only quemque each 10 number from 20. That's what I do, so I can concentrate more on just saying them in Latin, so you can hear it. Titus dicit vigenti, trigenta, quadragenta, quinquagenta, sexagenta, septuagenta, octagenta, nonagenta, centum. Titus says 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Bene numeras tite, jam tu sexte dic, in numeros ad centum ad mille. Good counting. Titus, now you, Sextus, say the numbers from 100 to 1000. Longum est tot numeros dicere. It's long to say so many numbers. Or you can say taught is so many to say so many numbers. It's too long. That's too long to say so many numbers. It probably better way to say that in English. Saying so many numbers is too long. Probably be more proper. That's what he's saying. We say longum est tot numeros dicere. Ad satis et Diodorus dicit. Ad satis est decem numeros dicere, id est centissimum quemque. Say, but it's enough to say it's enough to say 10 numbers. That is each 100th. Centissimum 100th. And these words right here, giving you more of these words. Each 100th number. Sextus dicit centum ducenti, trecenti, quadringenti, quingenti, sexcenti, septigenti, octingenti, nongenti, mille. He's Sextus say 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. Magister dicit quod sunt triginta et decam. How much are 30 and 10? Omnes puerissimul respondent, nemo eterum manum tolit. All the boys answers together. Not one of them raised their hand. Titus et Sextus honore dicunt. Titus and Sextus answers with one voice, on one mouth. Quadraginta, 40. Marcus vero dicit quinquaginta, 50. Marcus says 50. Quod Marcus dicit rectum non est. That which Marcus says is not right. Rectum. Responsum Titi et Sexti rectum est. E recte respondent. The response or the answer from the answer of Titus and of Sextus is right. They respond correctly. So giving you these adverbs. Responsum Marci est pravum, is prave respondet. The response, the answer of Marcus is wrong. He answered incorrectly. I'm about to say erroneously, but that'll work too. We just know we got the ALY type words, right? Magister Titum et Sextum Laudat. The teacher praises Titus and Sextus. Vos recte respondetis Tite et Sexte, discipuli prudentes atque industrii estis. Y'all answer correctly, Titus and Sextus. You are good, smart students and hardworking. In the end, Marcum interrogat. Then he asked Marcus, "Quod sunt trigenta et septem?" How much is 30 and 7? Ad hoc recte respondere possum. And you say, I am able to answer that correctly. I know the answer to I'm able to respond to that correctly. Ad hoc to that. Now I'm trying to figure out which way. To say to that in English, we would have to say respond instead of answer. We really have to say respond. Trigenta et septem sunt trigenta septem. 30 and 7 are 37. Recte respondes Marque. You have right answer, Marcus. Inquit Magister, said the teacher. Quod sunt trigenta et octo. What are 30 and 8? Marcus dicit. Facile est ad hoc respondere. Marcus says it is easy to respond to that. Facile, easy. At the beginning we had difficile, which is difficult. You see, saying words is you got the D's, not easy. Basically, is what it's saying. Non tan facile quam tu putas. It's not as easy as you think. Trigenta et octo sunt trigenta octo, dicit Marcus. 30 and 8 are 38, says Marcus. Problem. Wrong. Prave dicis. You speak incorrectly. Magister inquit says, Prave dicis, you speak incorrectly. Trigenta et octo sunt duode quadriginta. He said 30 and 8 are 2 from 40. Quod sunt trigenta et novum. What are 30 and 9? Marcus dicit. Trigenta novum. Marcus says 39. Problem. O Marque, id quoque parvum est. O Marcus, that is also wrong. Trigenta et novum sunt unde quadriginta. 30 and 9 are 1 from 40. Cur non cogitas antequam respondes. Marque, why you don't think before you answer, Marcus? Marcus dicit. Semper cogito antequam respondeo. I always think before I answer. Remember from the last one. first person verbs, singular, both of those. I always think antequam before I answer. So let's break it up right here, get something to drink. Okay, I hope we're going at a good pace. I don't want spend too much time. We gotta delete a lot of the stuff I already explained. So I'll just point out the new words. And again, keep your Wiktionary or whatever open. So you can look it up when you translate. But the construction of the sentences is what's important. If you see a word you don't know, just look it up. But to translate them, you gotta know these endings. So you say, sempre cogito antequam respondeo. I always think before I answer. Ergo puer stutus es marque cogitare non potes, nam stute et prave respondes. Therefore, you're a stupid boy, Marcus. You don't think. You're not able to think. For your responses is stupid and erroneous. So you answer stupidly and incorrectly. And you gotta remember these endings showing us he talking straight to him. So you in that you answer. Magister Marcum non laudat sed reprehendit. The teacher don't praise Marcus, but reprimand him, scolds him. How you would say in all English, scold you. Cor ego semper a te reprehendor, nunquam laudor. Titus et sextus semper laudantur, nunquam reprehenduntur. He going in his bag now. But it just what we learned in the last chapter. It's first, second, and third person verbs, and he mixing it with past and present tenses. He say, why I always was scolded by you and never praise nunquam laudor. Titus and Sextus is always praised and never scolded. So you see, he switched from second person to third person, talking to the teacher and then talking about them third person. So he going in his bag with that one. Tu a me non laudaris marque, quia non quam recte respondes, semper prave respondes, ergo reprehenderis. So you say, you is not praised by me, Marcus, because, say, to you, non laudaris, you are not praised. Me, by me. And then since he said to you, you don't gotta say the you inside laudaris. But if he didn't say you to, you still could have see you in that because of the form. You are not praised by me, Marcus, quia, because you never, nunquam, respond correctly. And often or always, semper, always responds incorrectly. Therefore, I reprimand or scold you. So you see, I could put the you in this one because ain't no two to say the you, but I know from the endings I scold you. Therefore, I scold you. So let's go a little faster. I just want to explain that real quick. At it quod ego interrogor nimis difficile est, atque ego semper interrogor. See, but that which I am asked, or that which you ask, that which I am asked, basically interrogor, still in the past tense, talking to him. That which I am asked is too difficult, too hard, and I am always being asked. So basically you can put being in front of that one. That which I am being asked is too difficult, and I'm always being asked. Magister digi tu non semper interrogaris marce Titus et Sextus saepe interrogator. You not always being asked. You are not always being asked. Marcus, Titus, and Sextus often being asked or questioned, interrogate, right? Non time saepe quam ego, not as often as often. Semper, I always get those mixed up. Often and always. Not as often as I, inquit Marcus, said Marcus. Nos quoque saepe interrogamur, we also often is asked. So now say Sextus saying Diki nec vero prave respondemus, but we don't respond incorrectly. Itaque nos a magistro laudamur non reprehendimur, and so we are praised by the teacher, not scolded. Remember again, we at the end of these ones. Talk about him and Titus. Et cor was semper laudamini. And why are y'all always praised? So now you get into second person plural. Y'all. Quia id quod was interrogamini facili est. Because that which y'all is asked is easy. Yeah, Marcus speaking. Ego quoque ad id recte respondere posso. I'm also able to answer that correctly. Praeterea magister amicus est patribus vestris, patri meo inimicus. Besides, Praeterea, the teacher, is a friend to your fathers, to my father, an enemy. Excuses. Itaque vos nunquam reprehendimini, quamquam saepe prave respondetis, And so, y'all are never reprimanded or scolded. Be, um, although, quam, I think that's new, or we get that already. So, quam, although y'all often answer incorrectly. Remember, we still got y'all in the ending. You don't need was. Ego vero nunquam laudor. But I is never praised. Quam saepe recte respondeo, although I often answer correctly. At frater tuus saepe laudator marque, but your brother is often praised, Marcus. Quintus a magistro laudator quam abest. Quintus is praised by the teacher, although he is absent or away. None tu laetaris marque. Are you not happy, Marcus? Qua frater tuus etiam absens a magistro laudator. Because your brother being absent also is praised by the teacher. I know I say that better than that. Are you not happy, Marcus, that your brother is being praised by the teacher even though he's absent? And I put all these extra terms in that to help even though and stuff like that. But that's more where you can translate that. Remember, when you translate in English, adding extra words into it is no problem, as long as you get what it say. As long as you can translate this, you read in Latin. Ego non laetor cum frater meus laudator. I am not happy when my brother is praised. Et cor ille laudator hodie. And why is that boy being praised today? Quia discipulum absentem reprehendere non convenit. Because a boy who's absent, or absent student, it's not convenient to be scolded. Yeah, of course, because he ain't here. Magister ratus vergam tollens, tacete pueri inquit, nonne vergam meam veremini, the angry teacher raises her switch and says, "Shut up, boys. Do you not revere my switch? Where remini nos nec te nec vergam tuam veremur." Not you nor your stick we revere. Veremur, we revere. Magister qui verba marci non audit. The teacher who does not hear the words of Marcus. Exaculo suo duos nomos promit. Takes out from his sack 2 coins. Asem et denarium, an ass and a denarius. You can see at the bottom. Eteke inquit. Numos ostendens as et denarius inquit. And he says, look, showing the coins, and says an ass and a denarius. Like Oz. Basically Oz. Like the Wizard of Oz. Utskitis. Unus sestertius. Et es quator asses. Et unus denarius quator sestertii. Quot asses sunt quator sestertii tite. As you know, ut scitis, unus sestertius, one sestertus, es quator asses, as 4 asses. Et and unus denarius, 1 denarius, is 4 sesterces. Quote, how many asses are 4 sesterces, Titus? Titus digitis computat. Titus computes with his fingers. Quator octo duodecim sedecim quator sestertii sunt sedecim asses. Titus says 4, 8, 12, 16. 4 sesterces are 16 asses. Et decem denarii quot sestertii sunt. And what are 10 denarius? How many sesterces are 10 denarius? Quadraginta 40. Quat denarii sunt quinquagita. Quinquagita sestertii. How much denarii are the 2 from 50 sesterces? Titus magistro interroganti nihil respondet. Titus responds nothing to the teacher's question. Responsum tuum operior tite, cor mihi non respondes. Your answer, I'm waiting on your answer, Titus. Why do you not answer me? Nondum tibi respondeo, quod primum cogitare oportet. Say, I don't answer you yet. I not yet respond to you because it is necessary. As a mouse are important. You see the word "cod" is like important. To think first. Primum cogitare. Then he say 2 from duodecimquagita is numerus difficiles. And he said 2 from 50 is a hard number. Sextus manum tollens. Ego responsum scio inquit. Sextus raises his hand and says, I know the answer. And again, you ain't need ego, because responsum scio is I know the answer. But when we put ego in there, we be emphatic. Say, I know the answer. Auditite. Sextus dicit se responsum scere. Listen, Titus. Sextus says he knows the answer. Yeah, he are able to answer. I don't say knows that he knows the answer. Remember that. Ablative. Absolute. Se respecta sexte, but wait, sextus, non oportet respondere atquam interrogaris. It is not proper to respond before being asked. Before I ask you. So, Titus answering it. Yeah, Titus still answered it. And duo de queen quinta serti sut denarii quator decim and quindecim non certus sum. 2 from 50 sesterces are denaries, are 14 denarii or 15. I'm not certain. Certus. Certain. You can see the word certain in certus. Titus non certus sed incertus est, et responsum incertum dat magistro. Titus is not certain, but is uncertain. He gives an uncertain response to the teacher. Responsum certum magistro dare orpotet. It is a must to give the teacher a certain response. Give to the teacher a certain response. Responsum incertum nullum responsum is. Uncertain response is no response. Nunc tibi licet respondere sexte. Now you are allowed to answer, sextus. Quamquam difficiles est numerus, sextus statim recte respondet. Although the number is hard, sextus immediately responds correctly. Duo de quinquagintas estii sunt duodecim denarii. 2 from 50 sesterces are 12 denarius. Denarius. Magister interum sextum laudat. The teacher again praises sextus. Bene computas sexte. Semper recte respondes. Ecce tibi assem do. Good counting, now good adding, computing, sextus. You always respond correctly. Look, I give to you an ass. And Deodorus assem dat sexto, et denarium in saculo reponit. Deodorus gives the sextus an ass and puts the denarius back into the sack. Denarius back into the sack. Reponit. Put back the denarius in his sack. Into the sack. discipolo tam industrio denarium dare or opratit. Marcus inquit. A student, so it's necessary, or it's a must to give so hard working. It's a must to give the denarius to a so hard working student. Largus non es magister pecunia tuam non lagiris. You are not rich, teacher. Largus means like abundant or rich or splurging. Your money is not abundant. If he get money, he wouldn't be saying that. Say non orbitet pecuni am largiri discipulis. It is not right to splurge to students, to splurge money to students. Quare igitor tot numeros difficiles discimus. See, he want money, that's why. See, so why you teach us so many hard numbers? Why we learn so many hard numbers? You gotta get teaching word and learn kind of similar terms, but you'll get used to it. And why are we learning so many hard numbers? Quia necesses computare scire, because it is necessary for you to know computation, to compute, or to add sums, to get the sums. Ut multis exemplis tibi demonstrare possum. Like, as there's many examples I are able to demonstrate to you. Si tria mala uno asse constat et tu decem asses habes, quot mala emere potes. If there are 3 apples, of 3 apples cost 1 ass, and you have 10 asses, how many apples are you able to buy? Let's say, si tria mala, if you of 3 apples constat cost uno asse, 1 ass, et tu, and you habes have decem asses, 10 asses. Quot mala, how many apples potes are you able emere to buy? Hold on, one more time. Okay. So Marcus Diki told asses non habio. I don't have so many asses. Non tam largus es pater meus. My father is not so splurging, or not so abundant, no splurging. Nec mihi licet tot mala emere, and I am not able to buy so many apples. He asked him none of that. Id non dico. That's not what I'm saying. Ecce aliud exemplum. Look, another example. Si tu sex asses cum fratre tuo partiris, quod sunt tibi. If you share partiris sex asses with your brother cum fratri tuo, quod sunt tibi, how much do you have? Remember, that's like saying how much do you have, but literally how much they are to you. We don't really speak like that, so we translated it properly English. And Marcus Dickie Quinque 5. In aequas partes peculiar partiri or portet. In equal parts you must share the money or split the money. Si vos sex asses aeque partimini, quod tibi sunt. If y'all partially equally split sex asses, how many do you have? Pecunia mea exigua non largirior nec partirior cum aliis. And he ain't want to answer because he don't know. My little bit of money I don't splurge nor share with others. Prostremo magister, lastly the teacher. O Marque inquit, he says, O Marcus, hoc modo nihil te docere possum. Tam stutus ac tam piger es quam asinus. He said, in this way, I'm not able to teach you nothing. For you're stupid and as lazy. You as stupid as and as lazy as a donkey. And we're gonna start right there. I think that's the end. Yep. And see you the next one. Walete.